Hello everybody, welcome to successfultradings.com. In today's video, we are going to showcase the replay button of TradingView.com websites. By the end of this video, you will learn how to use the replay button and to review your daily trades. And then you will also learn how to assess good entries and exits level through an example that's of a nice trade that we took on SPY this past Friday, January 3rd. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and start. Okay, so this is TradingView here. I am on my chart for those who have watched some of our videos previously. So here, the first thing that we're going to do is to go back to, we are on January 3rd. This is SPY 5-minute chart. It's SPY 5 minutes, so we can change that, but so we're purposely choosing 5 minutes for the purpose of this tutorial. So as we mentioned, the replay button is only available with the Pro, Pro Plus and Premium. So for those who do not have a paid subscription on TradingView, you will not be able to get that. So just as a side note, I think they're offering a 50% rebate actually on the Pro Plus right now. So it's a good opportunity at the beginning of the year to take advantage of that. So back to the replay button here. So this is it here. I'm going to just start on here how you will go about using it once you have the subscription. So actually I was on there. Okay, so that I had there. The first thing that you need to do after just clicking on it, sorry about that, my mouse is a little bit recalcitrant. You will have to say jump to. So you jump to a specific area by selecting this blue candle on here. So I'm going to click on it and then I'm going to say I want to jump here. So that you see, it seems as if nothing has happened, right? So that's perfectly okay because we haven't hit the button to start it. Or do I need to double click? Nope, I don't need to double click. I think just one time is enough. This is still new to me. I've had it for maybe a couple of weeks now. So that's why I'm doing this review. So now if we hit the play button, what do we need to know about the play button? So the play button, before we select that, is the replay is going to be playing at a certain speed that we can specify. So meaning we are going to get, right now the setting is at 5 seconds. What does this mean? With 5 seconds, that means that every 5 seconds, we are going to get one 5-minute candle in its entirety. So if this is the slowest speed that you can have, so if you really want to break down your chart, then you will have to go to a lower granularity. So for instance, you can do 3 minutes. Okay, so maybe let's use 3 minutes. So that means here, every 5 seconds, we will get a 3-minute chart. Each one of these candle, each one of these candles is a 3-minute candle. So that's what this means here. 3-minute candle every 5 seconds, or you can speed it up as fast as you like. So we're gonna replay it a couple of times such that you get a good glimpse of what we're talking about. So let me go back to 5 minutes because I have, I think that will work. That's fine. We will slow it down again. So let's go. And so right now, 5 minutes, every 5 seconds we get a candle, a 5-minute candle. So if we hit on play, what will happen? It does not seem to have done it. So let me do it again. So I want this candle. All right, that's how it's supposed to happen. Okay, so let me start over. Sorry about that. So we close this. Yeah, let's exit. Yes. Okay, so we hit replay. We come here. And then we need to select our starting point because right now it's giving me the market close up about 3 hours ago. So the end of my chart is here. So I need to just scroll and go to my date of interest, which was January 3rd. So there, I'm gonna jump to. Typically for me, you can go to, but for the replay, you have to jump to that. So Okay, it's doing it again. So earlier I thought I had the knack for it, but okay, here we go. So it's ready to replay now, because here, notice what happened when that happened. It goes to the last candle before where we want to jump to. So now you see how the play button is available to us. So, oh yeah, the speed is slow. So every 5 seconds, here you go. Every 5 seconds, you will see a new candle appear. So just watch the screen. Maybe I make it like this. So every 5 seconds, we get a new candle. There you go. So SPY gap down on Friday. And the orange line that you are seeing is what we have talked about, the VWAP, volume weighted average price. That's what it is. It's a natural, powerful support, meaning that when the price falls below that, it's in a bearish configuration, and above that, you can consider as bullish. So here, after this initial buy off, big buys here of the dip, we are doing sideways. Again, each one of the candles is a 5-minute candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a full hour here that this replay button just enabled us to replay literally in a matter of a minute or so. Exactly 5 seconds times 10. Well, that would be, yeah, 50 seconds. So here we go. So the trade here will have been to say, okay, where's our entry? So right now, it went above. There is this close here on this candle, but then it faced resistance. I talked about the moving average being natural support and resistance. Notice how you will see this on many charts if you are learning how to interpret candles, support and resistance. I'll go back to our previous video on Western Digital, how we made that trade using the resistance. So it hit resistance. So just natural, I was about to say naturally, it comes back and tests the other support, is natural support, which is the orange line, the VWAP. It even goes lower, but does it go lower than this? The low here was 322.03. Here it goes to 322.12. So support here, here's one support, two support, third support here. Possibly I can argue that you could have, because this is Friday, this is low to money really, meaning you are not putting that much risk on a Friday, right? So you could have made your entry on here for calls to say, hey, what happened to that? The next candle gives you confirmation, you enter your trade. My purpose of sharing this video today was that this trade here, let's watch it, starting at, what was the time? 8:15 Pacific or 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you were to entry based on the confirmation that, okay, support 1, 2, 3 support, where the support was respected at the low levels, and then now it's trading above the VWAP, you went long with calls. Well, in how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or so. So within an hour, you'll have gotten a point on SPY. What's the big deal with it? Let me pause this. What's the big deal with this move? So let me zoom in and completely show you the move I'm talking about. So this move here from, let's say, what was VWAP, then it closed at 322.51. For those who are new here, we're reading all our metrics here. So open, high, low, close, and then the moving average, and then VWAP and RSI. So this was the trade. Stick it here about 8:20 or 11:20, and then you sell it here. That's 1 point from 322.51 to 323.59. That was okay. If you're familiar with options on the expiration day, this relatively late into the session, this move in just 1 hour gave you 100% gain on options. We took that trade on Friday, January 3rd. That's one of the things that I want you to take away on here of opportunities about identifying support, because this one was tough, because here most people most likely The idea is to go short here because we are below VWAP. But remember what we said. We have a video about not making any entries in the first 5 minutes. In this case, if you gamble using one of our techniques to say to put in bids that are very far away from the market, you could have gotten some feel. And they have been doing this, they being the algos, they have been doing this a great deal lately. Deep on SPY at the open is being bought pretty much every single time. Also, in that case, you could have gotten a nice trade here, but really that's not what we advise or anything because it's risky. And rather here after this long consolidation, you have confirmation that, hey, there is support at 322. So every time you hit 322, it's telling you that it will bounce. So here, the next time it comes to 322, you have this information. Trading is about taking information, processing information about what the market is telling you and taking advantage of it. So you could have taken advantage of that here with definitely confirmation here above VWAP with just a tiny trade. That trade, you closed it exactly 55 minutes later, it would have gotten you 100% on your trade. That's what we wanted to share with you today. So the replay button that advise those who have paid subscription to the pro version, you can use that to analyze any chart that you would like at the end of the session or whenever you have free time. And that's where you will learn about the opportunities that you can identify using basic concepts such as support resistance around moving average and volume weighted average price. That's what we have for today. Thank you for following the video. I hope you learned something and looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.